pre-nursery through grade 12, offering both day school and boarding options. What sets us apart is our unique integration of five elements of nature, which we say Panch Mahabhutas. That stands for earth, water, air, fire, and space. Talking about our curriculum include Finnish, CBSE, and Cambridge. Create multiple learning pathway, giving student global exposure and choice aligned with their aspirations. With high-tech classrooms, specialized skills, and performing art labs, and a strong emphasis on experiential learning, we cultivate environments where curiosity thrives, creativity blossoms, and leadership emerges. Now, coming to the hot topic of today's webinar, that what is SWS ACE program? SWS stands for Sharda World School. And when I talk about ACE, it stands for Advanced Competitive Coaching Excellence, which is our integrated educational framework. It eliminates the need for a student to attend separate evening coaching by combining school academics with intense preparation for competitive exams such as JEE, NEET, CUET, and NDA. Now, when I come to SWS ACE program, the core features of this program are integrated curriculum, like board exam preparation runs parallel to entrance exam syllabi. Compared to now connecting to concept building, the daily schedule include dedicated time for concept building, practical application, and doubt resolution. And the most important feature of our SWS ACE program is no student burnout. By aligning the school calendar with competitive prep, students avoid the fatigue of double shift, school by day, coaching by night. And the most important feature that we have here is structured progress. Faculty track your child academic performance with regular testing and continuous progress tracking. So this is what Sharda ACE program stands for. Now, as I talk about my guest, I'm having Mr. Sandeep Sharma. He's heading this SWS ACE program, head of integrated coaching program and senior physics faculty at Sharda World School. Talking about his experience, he's having 15 plus year of experience in competitive exam mentoring and academic leadership. He has been former academic director at Lakshya Institute and Unacademy. He has mentored multiple top 100 rankers and guided 200 plus IITians, 200 plus doctors, and 50 plus armed force officers. Coming to my second guest, who is doctor herself, Dr. Monica Bhatia ma'am. She is as NEET biology expert in Sharda World School. Talking about her experience, she is also having 15 plus year of experience, and she has worked with Unacademy, Akash, and Career 360. She has been former NEET head at Unacademy. So this is the introduction of our two guests. Now coming to the questionnaire part, which I have, sir. My first question to Sandeep, sir. Sir, the major doubt which all the parents and which all the audience have is the ACE program promise to prepare students for both board and IIT-JEE simultaneously. So how we will merge both things in a single manner so that the student excel in his studies?
Okay. So good evening, Rajat. Good evening, Monica ma'am. So Rajat, let's be 100% and brutally honest about the ACE program. This program is a synchronized program, which we are synchronizing with our school curriculum. We are adding the JEE and NEET curriculum in school only. You've been in this industry from last 5, 6, 7 years. You have also have seen, Monica also have seen, and even I have seen that students they get burnout not because of the studying. They burn out because of they're forced to study it. For example, a student is going regular school, then he's coming from school to 2 p.m. to his house or her house. After that, he is going back to coaching, then coming back to their home, and after that, they're not getting a good time for the self study. And because of this, the student is getting burnout, and because of this, school teachers, basically students feel that the competitive exams like JEE and NEET are difficult. And what happens? Sometimes students get in दोनों के बीच में इतना पिस जाता है ना कि he got confused कि actual में what is this? But being a chemistry faculty, being a bio faculty, Monica ma'am, and I think you are totally agrees with me. If a student will synchronize his boards and JEE or NEET, he or she can easily clear the competitive exam. So that's why we don't double the load. We just synchronizing it with the your board. How we are synchronizing? We are taking the MCQs, case CBQ, basically case competency based or case based questions or assertion reason from the each line of the NCRT. For example, you know very well यार कि when we studies organic chemistry हम इतना ऊपर चले जाते हैं कि we forgot the roots of the NCRT, and because of that students sometimes are not able to answer the basic questions of JEE and NEET. So I feel कि we are just making our students study easy by synchronizing the board and competitive exams together. Either it is JEE or it is NEET.
For sure,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Uh, as you have clearly mentioned, sir, there should be not such burden. The main thing is students should have a conceptual clarity while attending the lecture, sir. Totally,
Yes.
totally 100% correct, sir. Now coming to Monica ma'am. So Monica ma'am, the question which we have from your side is, for a student joining ACE in grade 9th, NEET is still 3 to 4 years away. How do you keep the NEET journey engaging and progressive across those years without causing early fatigue or loss of interest in the subjects?
Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Monica and I'm a dentist by profession, but obviously an educator. That is the reason I am, here talking to you all about the NEET. Thank you, Rajat, for the question. So, yes, the ideal, you can say, preparation for the NEET starts from the ninth. The only reason is that the pace becomes stronger. This exam, especially biology, is all about how clear your concepts are. If your concepts are clear, getting 360 on 360 NEET is a cakewalk. But no, but still there are some students who are not, very keen to begin their NEET journey in 9th and 10th. So in 11th also there are students who can begin their journey, because when we begin our preparation at the Sharda World School, we start from the base knowledge. We are not starting from the 11th standard syllabus directly. We are actually paying a lot of attention for the concept clarity. And yes, if you are really interested and passionate about becoming a doctor, then 3 4 years of preparation should not matter. Your interest will increase. Your interest will day by day, you'll have an inquisitive nature that what's this need? What's this medical? And I guess that helps the students that even after 4 years of long journey, they want to get into medicine and they want to become doctors. So yes, that is the most important thing. Yes,
That's
Rajat.
correctly said, ma'am. My next question is for both of you. Parents usually do this thing that if their student or their ward want to prepare for NEET and JEE, they usually go for the coaching options nearby. There are several coaching options, national brands, they go. But if a parent asks us, ask me or ask you that why Sharda World School ACE program is doing what they doing different than these coaching program, like why should I admit my student in SWS ACE program, why not coaching? So that's the major question that we get from the audience. So I really want that you both answer this question. First, Sandeep
Uh,
sir.
so Rajat, like you have been talking to parents, even ma'am is talking to parents. I've been talking to parents, and this question is the first question they asked to us when they came in campus. So first of all, as you suggest or as you tell about the Sharda World School, it is the unique school which we are building. Like we are focusing on the holistic development. Holistic development means the overall development. It is academically, it is physically, it is emotionally, it is psychologically. Every point we are covering in the student's life. So, when we talk about the ACE program, we are just not focusing on the competitive exams. We are focusing on their well-being, how to handle the pressure, how to deal with the this depression and stress environment. So that's why we are different from the coaching industry. In coaching industry, हम भट्टी में बच्चे को छोड़ देते हैं, बस तपो और फिर वहां से ठीक है. Some students do very well, but what about others? ऐसा थोड़ी है रजत कि सारे स्टूडेंट्स यही कंपटीशन क्लियर करेंगे. जिसने नहीं किया वो टैलेंटेड नहीं है. देयर आर मैनी टैलेंटेड स्टूडेंट्स जिसका शायद वो 3 घंटे का पेपर खराब हो जाता है और ही डजंट गेट सिलेक्टेड इन जेईई नीट. इट डजंट मीन दैट ही और शी इज नॉट टैलेंटेड स्टूडेंट. So we are focusing every corner or every point in the student's life, which is important for their future. So that's why we are different from the coaching. We show emotional empathy towards the student. We are focusing on those small things कि बच्चा खाना खा रहा है या नहीं खा रहा, उसको स्ट्रेस हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में is he able to bear that pressure, is he able to get a good self study time. These small things we are focusing with the student. बिकॉज हो सकता है वो जेई ना निकाले आज, बट हो सकता है आगे जाके कोई और बड़ा कॉम्पिटिशन एग्जाम निकाले जहां वो अपने स्कूल का और हमारे इंडिया का नाम बहुत आगे बढ़ाए. So we are focusing on those things. That's why our school is different from other coachings and other schools. Monica ma'am.
Yes, sir, very rightly said. So I guess parents, even you will agree with me that the biggest problem with today's kids or generation is the social media, right? That means they are totally diverted. They are there in the coachings, they are studying for the coaching, but the moment they are back to their places, to their house, they are getting into that social media trap. Every time students and parents used to come to us, they used to tell us, they used to promise to us that from tomorrow, ma'am, phones are out. But again, after 4 5 days, again they are back on the YouTube, on your Facebook, Insta, and so many other apps. You know, the amount of apps are growing daily. So I guess this is the main difference between other students and the students who are there with us in the residential campus of Sharda World School. That is no distraction because the phones are not allowed. They get phone only once for 1 hour in a week. So apart from that, what do they have? They have just one goal, that is studying. And yes, along with studying, there are sports as well in the Sharda World School campus so that they can rejuvenate themselves. It is not that ki, ore, yaar, 24 hours my kid will be studying, how will he excel? He will be studying and plus he will be also taking part in the sports, which will try to maintain their energy levels at par. So I guess this is one major reason. Baki, sir already mentioned all the other reasons that, you know, being connected with the students throughout the day is also a very positive thing, which I guess coachings fail to provide.
Well
Yes.
said, ma'am.
Correctly said, ma'am. Correctly said, sir. So my next question is also for both of you. One by one, you can answer it. The major problem that a student face and parent really worry about is the batch size. We usually see in the coaching that the batch size is around 100 to 150 students because they are commercializing the education. So how do we ensure that we will have attention on each and every student of our ACE program? And please highlight the batch size that we will be having in SWS ACE program.
Monica ma'am, you answer first.
See, I guess in a residential program where we are 24 hours connected with the student, the small batch is something which matters the most. It is not possible for us to take care of 200 students in a day. So yes, at Sharda World School, the batch size is of 30 to 40 to super 30, in fact, right? So that we can give personalized attention to each and every one from what time they get up, what time they are there with us. And I hope even the parents are aware of it, that in the Sharda World School in the morning, we have our lectures and in the evening, there is a prep time. Prep time, that means we will be available for the students' prep time also. It is not that the student is doing self-study and we do not know what exactly the student is preparing for. We know everything. And I guess this is also one major difference, as Rajat was asking in the last question, that many times, you know, parents come and complain, पूरा दिन पढ़ता रहता है लेकिन marks नहीं आते. Because पता ही नहीं है वो पढ़ क्या रहा है पूरे दिन.
Sure.
तो यहाँ पर we will be monitoring what exactly the student is studying because उनका personal time में भी हम ही है उनके साथ. So yes, that is one major difference again. I hope Rajat, this answers your question as
Yes,
well.
for sure, ma'am. For sure. This answers the
मैं
major.
इसको इसको और एलिब्रेट करना चाहूंगा, जैसे एज well said by the Monica ma'am कि we faculties live in the campus, we are in residential school. So for example, Rajat, a student get a doubt in chemistry, for example, in mole concept or in your chemical kinetics or whatever. At evening 10:30 or night, like at evening 5:30 or night 10:30 or 11, if a student come to your door, you will not say no to him or her. You will say, "Na, chalo, theek hai, I will help you out." So those small things, now student is not stuck in his academics. He is not like, "Arey yaar, how will ask? I have to wait till the morning." Or he will not go to those, what we say, mobile, laptops, these tabs. He will not go to those gadgets thing because it is like I'm 33, 34-year-old guy, yeah, but when I start using tab or mobiles, when I go from one video, I almost waste my 1.5 hours. So if a teenager is going, सोच लो आप कितना time waste करेगा. That's why that's the best part. If a student has the doubt, we are the call away from the hostel, and you people are like we are in the hostel only, so student can get the answers in 1 or 2 minutes only. So I just want to add this thing to the Monica's ma'am answer. Otherwise, it was perfectly said by ma'am.
All right, sir and ma'am. So now the sir major important question that we have here is how can a student join SWS ACE program? Sir, just tell the whole procedure, how they will apply for it, how we select. Is there any exam to join SWS ACE program? That's
Yes, yes. See, first of all, let me clear one misconception students have that ACE is only for JEE or NEET. No, ACE is the program from class 9 to 12. ACE is the program Advanced Competitive Coaching Excellence. Under it, we have Super 30 batch. In that, you will get selected by one exam that is SOE, Sharda Olympiad exam. In Sharda Olympiad exam, we have two categories, winner and achiever. On the basis of your marks, how much you have scored in your exams, you will get Super 30, that winner 30 or achiever 30. And suppose you are not able to do well in the SOE, then you can join our regular batches. It is not like that we are differentiating between students. If you got selected, obviously it is a merit-based advantage. You have that scholarship. It is nothing more than that. So to join our ACE program, go visit sws.ac.in. There you will get that there you will get our pages where you will get a pop-up of SWS ACE and just register from that. And then you have to give the SOE exam for this ACE program. If you got selected, if you done very well in the exam, obviously you will be selected for Super 30. If not, you can join our regular batches also.
that's correctly said, sir. Sir, now the next question to Monica ma'am is, parents usually worry about how the ACE program will make their student excel in both board examination and for their NEET and JEE journey. So ma'am, could you highlight that what we are doing different from others that the student do well in their board examination as well as in NEET and JEE journey respectively?
Okay. So parents first think NEET and JEE is not different from the board syllabus. Only the way you prepare for it is different. The chapters, the syllabus is exactly the same. So that means when you're preparing for your board, you are actually, preparing for your NEET and JEE, but at a lower level. So for actually preparing at a higher level, we need more practice. Now the question is how the students will manage both. First thing, as I told you, if it is the same thing, these are not two different things. So managing becomes easy. And secondly, in coachings, in 11th and 12th, especially 11th, you must be knowing that many coachings offer dummy schools. So when your child is preparing through a dummy school, there are no proper theoretical exams conducted through the coaching. I have, worked with so many coaching institutes. None of the coaching institutes have theoretical exams. But here, since it is in synchronized program with the school, there will be theoretical exams as well. So the student is actually, practicing the way to write the exams also, plus the competition side of it, that is the MCQs. So this is how the school synchronized program is different from any other coaching program, that is theory and your MCQ, that is competition. Both are done together and simultaneously starting from your 11th and then proceeding to the 12th.
I
Yes.
just want to add one thing. Rajat, you have been seeing like from 2017-18 that NTA or either I say NEP, whatever, they are just focusing on the basic NCRT. Even in this year, we have new syllabus in the class 9 and they have changed the syllabus so beautifully. They have introduced maths advanced, science advanced. Why they are doing these things? Because they want to say that first have the concept of basic understanding of the NCERT. On the basis of that only you can able to clear other competitive exams. So we are forgetting that the root of any competitive, if you want to clear it, you have the basic or fundamental very strong, and that root comes from your NCERT. And that's why we have introduced the synchronized program, and it will help a lot of students to get good marks in boards as well as it will help in their competitive exams. I'm saying competitive exams. I'm not just targeting JEE, NEET. I'm telling about any competitive exam, CUT, NDA, IP, MAT, CLAT, whatever you want to do. If you focus on these small things, you will obviously do very well in the competitive exams. Rajat.
That's correctly said, sir. My next question is also aligned with this question. Generally, parents do ask about the routine that we will follow in our Sharda World School ACE program. So, sir, could you highlight the major routine work that a student follow across the day in
Yeah,
ACE program?
as it is a residential program, so I will tell you everything about the program. So, firstly, student will wake up around 5:30. He will go for a small morning routine till 6:15. After 6:15 till 7:30, he has a self-study time. Obviously, it will be monitored under the warden or other faculties. After 7:30, he will get ready for the school. After that, he will have a breakfast. In school hours from 8 to 3, there will be three classes, PCM or PCB, each of 70 to 80 minutes, depending what we are following, what are the orders from the DMs. After that, when they got free after 3, there will be a small break for them. After 4, they will have a sports period of 1 hour, 4 to 5. That is for hostel students. After 5, there will be snack. Then there will be 2.5 hours for the prep from 6 to 8:30. In this prep time, this is the most important time because students have studied in the school. In this prep time, student will focus on how to solve the modules, how to solve DPTs, how to solve previous year questions, how to like approach the question, because it is basically we are in the class. It is guided by the mentors. It will be like monitored by you people. So when you were in the campus, when you are in the class, you will help out the students how to solve the question, how to approach the question. The most and the biggest challenge for the student while preparing competitive exams like JEE, NEET is like how to approach the question. What is question asking? What is question demanding? Sometimes you can solve the question by the options. Sometimes you can use hit and trial. So the small thing which help the student to clear the competitive exam, all those things which we are going to tell them in prep in this school in their school classes time. After that, they will have the dinner from 8:30 to 9:30. And then after 9:30 to again till 11, they will have the self-study time. Here they can ask doubts from you. So this is the complete routine of a boarding student who is in Sharda World School. It is for six students also, sixth class students also, seventh, eighth, and obviously for the eighth students, we are focusing more because obviously 9 to 12th classes are the most important classes. I think I'm able to answer your question, Rajat.
Yeah, sure, sir. That's correctly said, sir, that the routine is definitely rigorous, but we have aligned the routine with their sports activity so the student doesn't feel so much burden on him. There are emotional resilience program. We definitely support the student well-being and mental uh, health also. So my next
Like
question is from the audience
before
section to
that,
Monica ma'am.
before that, I want to ask to both of you because you all both have the experience in this industry. So Rajat and Monica ma'am, what you have feel like that कई बार आपने देखा होगा एक अच्छा स्टूडेंट भी जेई नीट नहीं निकाल पाता तो what was the reason behind that?
Sir, I guess according to me, as I told that students ना बहुत ही rote learning में चले जाते हैं. Students को
Exactly,
लगता है जैसे competition, जैसे कोई भी board clear होता है, वैसे ही competition भी clear कर सकते हैं. And second thing,
exactly.
for the parents especially, I have, taught different types of student. I'm sure Sandeep sir and Rajat also have done that. There are students who have scored 90 plus in boards. There are students who have scored 60 plus in boards. So 90 plus वालों को लगता है अरे competition हमारे लिए cake walk है अभी. And 60 plus
Exactly.
60 percentage वालों को लगता है यार I cannot clear my NEET. My dear
Hmm.
parents, competition and your boards are two different ball games. There are students who have not cleared their boards with a good percentage, but have still cleared their competition exams. The only reason was focus, passion, and consistent, or you can say continuous practice. If you're able to do this, anything is possible. Anything. Trust me when I say this. So the students who are not able to crack any competition, only lacking is passion. And second, they do not know the proper way to study. They feel 2 to 4 hours in coaching institutes or any private tuition is more than enough. रियल गेम तो कब तब शुरू होता है जब आप सेल्फ स्टडी करने बैठते हो एंड उस
And
सेल्फ
the
स्टडी
most
के टाइम पे
important,
आप यूट्यूब पे चले जाते हो सेल्फ
Monica,
स्टडी
the
के
most
टाइम पे आप
important thing,
यस
revision.
सेल्फ
Revision.
स्टडी के टाइम पे आप यूट्यूब पे चले जाते हो सेल्फ स्टडी के टाइम पे आप बोर हो जाते हो एंड थर्ड थिंग है सेल्फ स्टडी के टाइम पे आप कंफ्यूज रहते हो फिजिक्स कर ले नहीं यार फिजिक्स बोरिंग लगता है केमिस्ट्री कर ले नहीं यार केमिस्ट्री डिफिकल्ट लगता है बायो कर ले हाँ चल बायो कर लेते हैं उनको लगता है बस बायो प्रिपरेशन हो गया और आई एम रेडी फॉर नीट. So
I think
these are
that's
some things which I've actually seen among students, and that is the reason students don't crack this exam.
I mean, that's
Yes.
correctly said, ma'am. Adding to totally agree with all the points that you have mentioned to answer that Sandeep sir's question. Just adding few more points to this. Really, I feel that firstly, student have to clear the mind and ask himself or herself why he want to do that, why he or she want to do that. Second, the most important thing is the strategy to clear the exam. Every exam is having its unique strategy. For example, if a student is prepared for JEE, so JEE, there are two levels we know, JEE mains and JEE advanced. Some sort for advanced, a different kind of strategy is required. But for mains, we know mains is a game of accuracy. It's not that, you really need to attempt so many questions in JEE mains to score a higher percentile. But when it comes to JEE advanced, attempting less number of questions can guarantee you a very good college. So first, the need of the student is that they need to understand the strategy behind the exam. Second thing, which I really feel that the student are stuck in, there are thousands of questions. There are lots and lots of module and books and reference thing. So what should be the correct material for the student? And the major important role is the hard work. Definitely hard work is very important. But I guess hard work should be done in a smarter manner. Like a student, the question that he or she is practicing, it should be aligned with the PYQ section and those type of questions which generally come in the exam. Because we both, like we three of them have series students. There are lots and lots of students who are doing lots and lots of hard work, but they are not able to select. But a student who is very smart, he know what to practice, how to strategize my preparation, and how to devote my time equally to all the subjects. He got selected. So there are lots and lots of
Exactly.
examples. And in NEET, Monica ma'am, I guess you will agree with me. There are lots and lots of dropper students that we face in NEET. They are really equally, what can I say? They are really hardworking. They have a sharp IQ. But the reason that they are not able to select themselves in NEET is they don't have a clear-cut strategy. Like how much time or how many questions I have to practice for physics, chemistry, and biology. In biology, definitely botany and zoology combined. So that's what I really feel. And here, the major important role of our mentors came. Like you, me, Sandeep sir, Lakshya sir, we are having a great expertise in this section. So definitely a 24/7 mentorship in itself create a definite environment for a student that he or she will never stuck in this thing, that what should I have to practice to clear the examination.
Very well said, Rajat. I think there are some questions from the
Yeah, sir, there are
audience.
some questions from the audience. Yes. So, sir, there's a question which is very, very important. A parent is asking on behalf of his ward, and the question is, how can I overcome exam fear and anxiety?
See, being from the defense background, what I have learned from my father and being in army schools and institutes from army, what I have learned. You will fear when you haven't faced those things. If you will face those things, you will never fear. So it's very simple. If you are doing regular revision, you are doing giving enough time for the academic to studies. You obviously there will be because fear is an emotion, and being a human, if you are a human being, it is very common to have this emotion while attempting the exam. So if you want to overcome these fears, कि I will not able to clear the exam, what will happen उन 3 घंटे में क्या होगा? It's very simple. Go and give many mocks, as many possible. If you will give the mocks, the number of mocks is more, the fear will be less. So the number of mocks, the number of practice is more, the fear will be lesser. It is inversely proportional, very simple. So if you want to overcome this fear, just practice a lot, solve the paper, not questions. Solve the mock paper regularly, and you will easily, either it is boards, either it is JEE, either it is NEET, either it is NDA. If you will solve the paper on regular basis, your fear will be very less. Because you have the fear कि clear होगा या नहीं होगा, either I will be able to do well or not. So when you start giving those exams, धीरे धीरे आपका improvement होगा ही होगा. So this fear will automatically got deleted from your system.
नहीं, correctly sir, totally agree with you sir. Now the most important thing that really which definitely I think Monica ma'am is the better place to answer this question. Somewhat JEE and NEET is a marathon. The major issue that students face, they definitely ask all of us about the backlog thing. Sometime a chapter, when the teacher is teaching the chapter in the class, they are not able to grasp as much that we want them to grasp. But what's the need in this, ma'am, that how should a student clear her or his backlog?
Okay, so first thing, in the residential program, as we are with the students during the self-study time also, I think the amount of backlog should be really less compared to, when you're in coaching, because in coaching, once the student is out of the coaching institute, they are totally away till the next day. So I guess that is one major reason of backlog. And secondly, if you are actually consistently preparing, consistently studying, I am not in that favor that you should study for, 24 hours or something, right? Please study for 2 hours, 3 hours, but do it consistently. I guess that will also help not to create any backlogs. That is one major difference. That is one thing by which we can actually avoid our backlogs. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Correctly said, ma'am. This is the major important thing that a student should have there in mind. The next
And
question
Rajat,
from
I
the
want
audience
to.
is, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Firstly, ask the question.
Yes, sir.
What is the question? What is the question, Rajat? Ask the question.
Sir, pardon, please, sir.
Kindly ask the question. I want to add something, but now
Okay.
just
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. I'm asking the question from the audience section, sir. So the next question is, a student is asking, can I crack NEET and JEE without studying 10 to 12 hours a day?
Yes, you can. See, clearing the competitive exam is a compounding effect. For an example, I take a very simple example because everyone can understand. So suppose you have 20,000 results and I have 20,000. You have invested same amount in simple interest and I have will invest that amount in compound interest. Obviously, at the end of the 10 years, I will have more money because after every 1 year, my principal amount is getting changed and it is increasing. So it is a compounding effect. If you are studying on regular basis, 2 to 4 hours, this will compound your academic. What the student generally does, what they do, they study for 7, 8 hours in a one day, and after that day, they will not study for 3, 4 hours. उनको लगता है कि हमने एक दिन में 7, 8 घंटे पढ़ लिए, that's more than enough. No, you have to study on daily basis. If you are studying on daily basis for 2, 3, for NEET students, I think for JEE students, it should be more than 3 hours. If you are studying more than 3 hours self-study, you will obviously compound it because you have 700 odd days. If you are studying 2, 3 hours each on 700 days, you have 2100 hours. So you will easily crack any competitive exam. So it is not like कि आपको 10-12 घंटे पढ़ के जेई निकलता है. आपका जेई और नीट तब निकलता है when you are studying on regular basis. Your effect is compounding on daily basis. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने एक दिन 10 घंटे पढ़ लिया फिर नहीं, फिर लास्ट 2 महीने 10-10, 12-12 घंटे पढ़ रहे हैं. नहीं होता. ये कहने पे अच्छा लगता है, but the fact and the truth is you have to study very well. At the time of interviews, कहना आसान है कि ऐसे कर लेते हैं, वैसे कर लेते हैं. But the fact is, because I also have cleared the exam, ma'am also have cleared the exam, Lakshya also have cleared the exam. The best or simple thing is you have to study daily, study less, but study daily because it will compound your overall, like what we can say, hard work, overall your sincerity, and at the end of the day, you will get a good result. And यहाँ पे I want to add one thing. Rajat, Sharda World School, as a Sharda World School in ACE program, what is our tagline about ACE? That we accelerate the toppers. हम toppers को accelerate करते हैं and बाकी students को elevate करते हैं. That's why our tagline is elevating the futures. तो यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है, अगर आप topper हो, suppose if you want to be under 100, obviously you have to work hard. You have to work more hard. So obviously we are accelerating the toppers and we are elevating the other students. It's not like कि यहाँ पे सिर्फ toppers ही बनेंगे या सिर्फ competition के लिए नहीं. We are elevating every student because each and every student is important for us. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so totally agree with you, sir. And I hope that's the best answer to this question. Now, the next question from, I guess, this Pavan Shimnekar, sir, is asking a question. And he's asking that there are lots of schools who are giving integrated IIT NEET preparation in school itself. How Sharda World School is different from others?
See, that Monica, ma'am, first you will answer this question.
Yes.
It will be better. Monica, ma'am,
Yes, sir.
if you can answer this question.
Thank you for this question. Sharda World School is different because, as I told, that the teachers are in the campus and associated with the students the entire day. So that is the main reason. And here we have expertise, the faculties are experienced, the faculties are trained, which will help you all to get that dream seat. So that is how the Sharda World School residential program is very different. The second point is that we have a very small batch to cater. I guess
Exactly.
this is the biggest advantage because catering a smaller batch means personalized attention. Teacher
Well
at the
said.
most can guide or can give personal attention to 30 or 40 students. If anyone claims that I can actually give personalized attention to 200 students, it is not humanly possible. Right? We all are humans and we all have our limits. So 30-40 students ko cater karna is very easy. And next thing here, we have, taken a scholarship. So the students which are there know that they are coming here with a purpose. It is
Very
not
strong.
just pure admission that students are just taking admission कि हाँ ठीक है कर लेते हैं देख लेते हैं. So students अगर उन्होंने ये प्रोग्राम के लिए साइन अप किया है मतलब वो पैशनेट है. तो फर्स्ट थिंग तो हमारी
Yes,
वही
exactly.
सॉल्व हो जाती है that the passion is there in them. We just have to polish them. So that is the way. That is the reason I guess we are very different from other such programs. Yes.
Secondly, I want to add, this is school synchronized program. I know there is a difference. And the most important thing, this is the residential program. The SWS ACE, that is Sharda World School ACE program, is residential program. So student, as ma'am told, if the student is within the campus. So obviously, when a student is in the campus with us for 24 hours, so obviously we are focusing his daily routine. If you say any other integrated program, teacher is coming, they are just teaching, and they are just leaving the campus on the same day. But here we are with the students, so obviously they have advantages over those programs. Rajat.
Yeah, definitely, sir. I just want to add some points. Like, I have myself seen so many school SIPs. What distinguishes Sharda World School ACE program for other school integrated program is, first of all, lots and lots of them school integrated program does not have a on-site faculty. Like the faculty usually come and they left school by 5 o'clock. So you are not getting a 24/7 support from the faculty itself. Now coming to Sharda World School, the faculty resides with the student itself. Like we, like me, Lakshya sir, and you sir, we are residing in the hostel campus itself. The student, we have created such a bond with a student that student definitely never feel कि नहीं क्या पता सर नाराज ना हो जाए, क्या पता सर बताए ना क्वेश्चन. So that's the bond that we have created with the student. Student ask as many as time they want to ask the question, and definitely we are here to answer all these queries. Second thing is these are state of the art infrastructure that Sharda World School have. Like we are the number one residential school in UP itself. Several organization has awarded Sharda World School and claim that they are the number one residential school campus across UP and India. So that's what makes us set apart from different integrated program, because definitely infrastructure matters a lot. The student well-being also matters a lot. That we are having on-campus infirmary, we are having one of the best facility within the program itself. So the parent doesn't need to worry about the student rooms, about the mess, about the food, because that's the major issue that parent face. Usually बच्चा जब कोटा और जयपुर जाता है तो उनका खाना और रहना ही सॉर्ट आउट नहीं हो पाता है. So these are the major worries that a parent face. But in Sharda World School ACE program, these worries are already being taken care of. So that's really I fear. And most important is the academic excellence. All the faculties are pretty much very qualified. They come from the coaching background. they're residing in the school campus, we are taking care of their board examination as well as NEET and JEE preparation. So that's what I feel. That's where Sharda World School sets apart themselves from the other institution present in India.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So I hope, sir, this is the last question that is from the audience. So yeah, so we have as correctly mentioned all the points and the aspect of Sharda World School ACE program. Monica, ma'am, if you feel anything to add to this, now that's all from the audience itself.
Yeah, no, I think we have summed up everything. I guess one more question, which in the last webinar was asked, that, how many books and how many materials to follow for NEET and JEE preparation. So again, I'll answer in a very simple way. I had given the same example earlier as well, that, more resources if available for students. It is not a good thing, parent. It is actually leading to a lot of confusion for the students. It's a simple thing, not only for students. We also get confused when we want to, decide a series to watch on Netflix.
Sure.
We waste our time, we waste half an hour to 40 minutes just deciding, अरे ये देख लेते हैं, ये कर लेते हैं, ये देख लेते हैं. The same thing happens to the students also. Let me study from this notes, let me study from this faculty, let me study this subject. So these things are sorted here because we have a proper plan for them. Like, as we have already mentioned, that there will be prep classes in the evening. So if the student knows that the prep class is of biology, they will study biology only today with me. If tomorrow the prep class is of chemistry, they will study chemistry. So we have planned our preparation classes also this way that the students get time to study each and every subject. Right? So there is no confusion. We are not giving that liberty to students to decide. Because if students decide, they get confused. And if they get confused, they start hating the subject or the exams. We don't want that. See, parents, my dear
Obviously,
parents, this journey, this NEET and JEE preparation has lots of ups and downs. There will be ups and downs. There will be scenario when the student is actually, super motivated. That yes, I will crack this exam. There will be time when the students are totally demotivated. So here, at this moment, when a student is motivated, we don't want the student to get overconfident. And when the student is demotivated, we don't want student to lose the hope. Right? And that is the reason we are there at the campus to take care of it. There are students who come to us when we are having our lunch and dinner, because generally the lunch and dinner is also together with the students. So there also students come and say, ma'am, I'm confused what to do today. Ma'am, I want to study till 1 o'clock. We will be like, no, do not study till 1 o'clock, because morning you have to get up and you have your lectures with us at 7 o'clock. Right? So these small things which actually are very important, and we take it for granted. हाँ ठीक है, student 2 बजे तक पढ़ रहा है, it is a good thing. No, it is not a good thing in long run. This is not a 1 day or a 2 day journey. It is proper 2 years of preparation. And if a student is there with us from 9th, it is a 4 years journey. Student cannot sleep at 2 o'clock daily and then get up at 6 o'clock and then go for the classes. That is just passive listening. There will be no active learning in that case. So my dear
exactly.
parents, we are there to take care of the students. And after this also, if you all really feel you all want to come and talk to us, you all want to take a look at the campus, you all are most welcome. We all will be there to take care of that, and also make sure that you and your child are comfortable in our campus. So
I want
yes,
to add
thank you
one
so
thing.
much.
I want to add one thing. Like, man, we are grown-ups. These are the teenagers. Obviously, if we have the multiple options, for example, in a sweets, we have rasmalai, we have ice cream, we have brownie, we will get confused to what to eat firstly. So obviously, if the student have multiple options for the study material, he or she will get confused of what to opt first. So it is very clearly, that's why as a teacher, as a faculty, we many times told students or tell the students to don't follow many books, just follow one book and do it properly. Yes, when you are preparing for the exams like advanced, you have to solve multiple books, Erodo, but not like you are solving every topic of Erodo. You have to solve some topics of Erodo, then some topics of H.C. Verma, then some topics of R.C. Mukherjee. It's like that. So don't follow many books. And we are designing your models like such that you don't have to get confused which book you have to opt. It is all will be included in your modules. Yes, Rajat.
Yes. Rajat, there
Yes,
is
ma'am.
one more question from the parent. If you can see,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
as a
The question, yeah,
parent, yeah, that is
yeah,
a very good question. Can you read
yeah.
it aloud, please?
So, ma'am, there are two questions. So, first question is to Sandeep sir. How to join Sharda World School in this ACE program? How will I give the exam for that? And if the admission, and they are asking that are the admissions open yet in 11th class?
So, Rajat, for that, you have to visit our website sws.ac.in. When you will visit the website, the first pop-up will come in your screen is for SWS ACE program. Kindly just register there, give your mobile number, your name, and everything. Our admission team will contact you, and then we will decide your SOE exam date, when to give SOE exam. It can be online or offline, but I will suggest give the SOE exam offline. Firstly, you have to visit our website, then register on it. Then our admission team directly will contact you.
Sure.
And I guess with this, there is one more,
Yeah, ma'am, there is
query
one more
which
question. This question is
Rajat,
from Monica, ma'am. As a parent, the question is, as a parent, my biggest concern is ensuring that my child succeeds academically while remaining happy, confident, and stress-free. How does Sharda World School's ACE program support both academic excellence and overall student well-being?
I guess the parent itself has answered the question that yes, every parent wants that the child should, academically also be sound and perfect and also non-academically. That is the reason our program has sports as well as the competition exams preparation. We are not, we are not
Ma'am,
making a
I
child
just want to
completely
add one more thing.
dra-
Even we have many other programs like there is SOT, Sharda Open Talks, where students come to the stage and they talk very beautifully about other topics. So obviously that will motivate them and they will increase their confidence, boost up their confidence. Yes, ma'am.
yeah, that's what. Because see, my dear parents, I always say one thing to my students that you want to enter this professional degree, let it be medicine or let it be engineering. This is like a holistic development. This is like a personality development which your child will go through. So before entering any such professional degree, if there is a personality development happening along with the preparation, why not? So that is something what our ACE and what Sharda World School is offering. So that's what I said. Please visit the campus and please come and talk to us personally, and we'll be able to help you all, guide you all much better. That is what, we really hope to see you all soon in the campus.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, there is another question which I feel I can answer that. The question is, what is the biggest mistake NEET aspirant made during preparation? What advice would you give to students who are preparing for NEET along with class 12th board examination? So coming to this question, the first half of the question is biggest mistake a NEET student do during preparation. So NEET is a examination which required accuracy and precision. Like really, you need to solve a question in and about 30 to 40 seconds. And there are lots and lots of questions, like 180 question and 3 hour examination, 3 hour you got. So basically, when we say 3 hour, you don't get 3 hour because during the exam, there are lots of formalities that you have to done. You have to sign approximately 10 to 12 times. You have to paste your photo. The videography also takes place. So student usually 20 minutes get separated for that. So student usually gets 2 hour 40 minutes. Now the need of the hour is a student is able to solve at least its biology section 30 seconds for each question. Definitely, I totally understand there are some statement based question, assertion and reason question which required much more time than the normal questions. Same goes with chemistry and physics. So first student need to identify where are their weak points, which chapters, because a student make a mistake that they say, for example, lots and lots of student in chemistry say sir मेरा ionic equilibrium थोड़ा weak है. I always tell a student बेटा कभी पूरा चैप्टर वीक नहीं होता, उसका कुछ पोर्शन होता है जो आपका वीक होता है. आप उस प्रॉब्लम को बहुत ज्यादा एग्जेगरेट करके खुद बताते हो. First, you have to identify this in this chapter, which portion you are struggling a lot. So if you know the topic in the chapter, so it is become easy for the student as well as the teacher to identify and correct the problem. But if you really go, because ionic equilibrium is in itself is a very big chapter, it required almost 1 month to cover this chapter. So firstly, you need to identify your problems and you have to solve them with the help of teacher in an accurate manner. So that's what I really feel. And the second half of the question is that what are the advice that we should give to the student, those are preparing for NEET with class 12 board examination. So the best part about the NEET is the paper usually happen in the May. So when the paper is conducted in the May, the student already get freed from the board examination. Now, the most important thing is that we definitely taken care in our SWS ACE program, the completion of the syllabus. The syllabus will be completed for the class 12 student in October itself. After October, they will be having their mock test for both board examination as well as their NEET examination. Because mock test plays a very important role. We have seen lots and lots of students who are very intelligent when the test syllabus is of around 4 to 5 chapters, but when the syllabus is huge, they are not able to score that much. That's the real deal. So if the student is not able to process as much syllabus as they have to, so that now the important role of the teacher comes, because when there is a single chapter test, a student literally devote around 4 to 5 hours for single chapter. But when the syllabus get enlarged or when the syllabus is a huge, so we have to pick the most important topic, the important and the least important topic. There should be a list with the student that which topic are the hot topic currently, which NEET is going to ask. So that's what I feel. And yeah, in SWS ACE program, we are aligned with the CBSE examination because we are not a dummy school. The student have to give their periodic assessment 1, periodic assessment 2 with half yearly examination with at least 2 to 3 pre-board itself. So that's aligned with the school pedagogical mindset that we have here. So a student will excel in both board examination as well as NEET. So that's from my side. Any point that you want to add, Monica?
Like at last, I just want to say that SWS ACE, that is Sharda World School Advanced Competitive Coaching Excellence Program. We have launched this program in our campus because we want a student to overall grow. That we want a holistic development or overall growth of a student. Either it is in academic, either it is in sports, either it is in other CCA activities. So that's why we have introduced. So that's why it is not integrated program. This is a synchronized program in our campus itself. We are focusing on JEE and NEET. So this is the correct time to enter in these types of programs. And obviously, हो सकता है you will not be able to clear JEE or NEET, but the overall growth will help you to do very well in your other future exams, any other future. So that's what I want to add. Monica, ma'am, anything by you?
Oh, nothing, sir. I guess you and Rajat have, summed up everything. I think the
Yes,
biggest
ma'am.
fear, one thing what students face is they hate physics and chemistry. Please don't hate physics and chemistry.
Even
And
I
it is
hate
not very
physics, ma'am.
difficult. I have myself cleared the medical entrance exam, and I have never hated those subjects because I was lucky to have good teachers who made me understand physics and chemistry very nicely. So you all are also very lucky. Sandeep sir, Lakshya sir, and Rajat sir are very good, and students really love the way they teach physics and chemistry. So I don't think hatred is the right word for these subjects. Your preference can be little bit more for bio because you want to get into medicine, but you should not hate the subjects. If you all hate it, then जो subjects है ना वो भी फिर आपको hate करने लगता है. वो मत होने देना बस. That's it.
Definitely, ma'am. Definitely, totally understand. And most important point is that you should definitely give equal importance to all the subjects that are required to qualify the NEET examination. So the
It's very
last
simple,
question.
Rajat.
Yes, sir.
Rajat, it is very simple. जैसे महाभारत में कृष्ण भगवान ने अर्जुन को कहा था, पार्थ कर्म करो, बाकी फल की इच्छा बाद में करो. वैसे ही है. Students just focus on your hard work. Eventually, you will get the result.
Yes, sir. So, sir, the last question of today's webinar is that how many hours should a student study effectively rather than just study for long hours?
If a student is in class 9, 10th or 11, in 9th or 11th, the academic is just getting started. If he's in 11th, so ideally he should study for 3 hours. And at the last, when the exam time comes, for example, JEE Advanced JEE, so at that time he or she should to score like increase that time from 6 to 7 hours at that time. But at the beginning, you can start with the 3 hours and slowly, gradually, you will increase the time very easily. And obviously, if you are studying on daily basis, as I said previously, it is the compounding effect. You will get the result.
Definitely, sir. The major important point, if I can sum up, and the question that audience asks is the major strategy that you should follow for your ward is the revision. The revision is the most important thing. How
Exactly.
many tests they have given, the main cheese is that if the student performance tracked or not. Like in SWS, we have a technological based student tracking system that we have here is which track down the report of the student in both whether it is a board examination or whether it is for our NEET and JEE thing. So that's what really matters a lot. And sir, that was the last question from the audience itself. I hope that we have answered all the questions, all the aspect of Sharda World School ACE program. So I hope that that's it from today's webinar. If any of you want to add any point to this, then you can.
I guess only thing is that especially for the NEET students, the 11th standard we are already started the batches, and July is the perfect time for the NEET aspirants to start their preparation, especially when you're in 11th standard. Many parents actually think that 11th should be very light because they have just completed their boards and the preparation should begin in 12th. So my dear parents, just a reminder that for our NEET, 50% of the questions are from 11th standard and the remaining 50% are from 12th. I think that is the same case with JEE as well. So 11th is also equally important. Do not take 11th very lightly. We always say that 11th the base is formed, and in 12th we polish that base. So yes, thank you so much for this
For sure.
webinar. I hope all your doubts are cleared.
For
And
sure.
yes.
So that's all from our
Thanks.
side, audience. I really want to thank our guests, Dr. Monica ma'am and Sandeep sir, for this webinar and to answer all the questions from the parent itself. So thanks a lot.
Thank you, Rajat. Thank you,
so
Monica ma'am.
much.
Have a wonderful
Thank you,
day.
sir. Bye.
Bye, sir. Bye.
Bye bye.